world. Let's start our bulletin with some breaking news. According to our sources, 8 dead bodies have been brought to Lok Nayak Hospital in North Delhi. This is, of course, following the explosion at Red Fort metro station. Earlier, we were able to report the death of 1 person so far, but we will bring you new information as and when we get more. An explosion, of course, occurred near Delhi's Red Fort metro station today at around 6:55 p.m, damaging vehicles around it. Here is what we know so far. The blast occurred in a car near gate number 1 of the metro station, after which 3 to 4 other vehicles also caught fire and sustained damage. Now, at least 8 vehicles were reportedly damaged, with shattered glass injuring several people nearby. The fire, according to the officials on the ground, have now been doused. And so those fires that you're seeing on your screen are no longer alight after efforts from emergency services. Of course, there are a number of things that we don't know. There are reports, of course, of several people injured. We don't know how many. 8 people from our sources have died. Of course, a high alert has been issued across the capital, and firefighters have been sent to the station. Now, the cause of the explosion is not yet known. We know that it has come from a car adjacent to that metro station, but of course the cause is unclear. It is unclear whether it was accidental, a mechanical or a fuel leak situation, or of course a deliberate act, possibly an IED, a sabotage or terror act. What is to be sure, of course, is that Red Fort is a symbolic location here in the Indian capital. Thousands and thousands of people visit it every year, and of course the metro station, a hugely densely populated area. Of course, many people are feared dead after said blast. 8 is the number that we have currently. However, that is, of course, subject to change. Okay, now joining us is Aditya Wadwan. He's a correspondent and he joins us live to discuss any further developments coming out of this situation. Aditya, thank you very much for joining us. What more can you tell us that we don't know already?
Well, absolutely, Tom. If you see, this blast has happened near the, Red Fort metro station in a car, the car that was parked near the gate number 1 at the Red Fort metro station. And indeed, as soon as the blast happened, there was a ruckus happened in the entire area. People started running towards each other, and there was a huge chaos which, erupted post this bomb blast. So indeed, the situation is undergoing, the police, the Delhi police has sounded alert across Delhi NCR post this blast. 8 people have been, dead. So indeed, several are injured also, because, considering the fact that, the Red Fort area is a very crowded area, and, many people, even if it is a weekday, many people go there for leisure purposes and other shopping purposes, because the iconic Chandni Chowk market is very near to the Red Fort. So indeed, a major thing has happened, and the Delhi police is investigating from all the angles, who could be behind the blast. The preliminary investigation is on, and it needs to be seen, how things unfold as the Delhi police investigation goes further ahead. Yes, Tom, back to you.
Yes, Aditya, what are some of the challenges which authorities are going to face in tackling a case like this?
Well, absolutely. Indeed, all the CCTV footages are being checked, which are installed at the gate number 1, gate number 1 of the, Red Fort metro station area. everything, I mean, has been is everything is in a complete, mess at this juncture. Still, the police is investigating who could, is there somebody, secretly sitting in a car, or who could be there. So all the investigation is on from various angles, at this juncture, Tom, and it needs to be seen how things unfold in going forward in this scenario, because there has been this is a major bomb blast that has happened several years. We have seen how at one point of time, several sleeper cells of the IM, Indian Mujahideen, and the students of Islamic movement in India, SIMI, were active across pan India. But now for past some years, all these terror groups like IM and SIMI were, their infrastructure was completely dismantled. But now, this blast which has happened today at the near the Red Fort metro station, indeed raises questions as to where this could be whether is this a resurgence or something else. Now this needs to be seen once the police investigation moves forward. Yes, Tom, back to you.
Yes, and of course, thank you very much for bringing us that, Aditya. We are being told that at least 8 people have died from the explosion. What are you hearing from the ground about the extent of the damage?
Well, absolutely, Tom. If you see, like 8 people have been killed and they have been shifted to the nearby hospitals where, their family members are being contacted. They will, shortly in some time, they will arrive at the hospital, to ascertain, because so far, because the post-mortem will be done and, the identification hasn't been done, who all are these 8 people who have been killed in the blast. So indeed, it is under immense, scrutiny. The investigation is on, and it needs to be seen from here on how things, unfold going forward in this scenario. Yes, Tom.
Aditya Wadwan, thank you very much for bringing us that information.